Hello YouTube, Blade D here, bringing you Hearthstone today. I just made an arena deck. I did start recording earlier, but we lost it. Didn't work out. But I'm recording now. I haven't played a game yet, as you can see. But here's the deck list. So I'll do a quick run through so you guys get to see what I'm working with. So not too bad kind of deck. The kind of deck that I went for was a Bloodlust deck. Unfortunately, I only got one Bloodlust. I would rather two, but I'm trying for the early game, kind of put the pressure on, and then late game, I've got a couple of fire elementals. I got a boulder fist and a war golem. So hopefully those guys can finish my opponent off. Let's see how we go. I was facing a lot of druids yesterday. No other classes really besides druid and warrior. That was all. And I got up to 5, so we'll see what we face today. Okay. Holding overs would be a problem for me, but we'll see how we go. I got a lot of small kind of cards in this deck, so this is not a bad starting hand. I haven't got that many spells, so the Wild Pyromancer at this point is just a 3-2. I kept it because I want to drop a 2. Oh yeah, and the one thing I didn't fail to mention is I did get a legendary. I got a Leroy, so hopefully that's a good finisher as well. My choices weren't too great. It was either that or the green skin, Captain Grey skin, which is useless for this class. Oh, sorry, it's not useless for this class, but it's useless for me because I got this near the end of the deck list. And I had not picked up a single weapon. No weapons were available for me to choose. And then the other one was, I've forgotten the name, but it's 8-8, and I think it starts with N, but it's the dragon that makes your turns only last, I think, 15 seconds or something like that. I can't remember because I did get it very early on through Hearthstone when they got released and we got re-rolled, and yeah, I found it not very useful at all from the very beginning. Okay, I think I'm just going to buff this so it doesn't die.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I was thinking then maybe I should have attacked directly there. Put the pressure on early. He probably would have dropped the 3-2. That's alright, we can live with that. So a taunt now would be great, but I can't. Pop one down.
Push forward.
Might as well use this since it's going to use up all the mana.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
If he had Shadow Web Pain, I think he would have used it already. He may not have because he did have the golem that he knew that it would spawn another golem when it died.
Your magic shall
Okay, that's right. I'm just going to keep effectively trading here.
remember, kill the loss.
I think if I drop the Abomination now, it's going to force him to play something quite large to knock it out. Because it is a 4, it's in the safe range of his spells. And I think I'm going to do that. Because it restricts what he can play. He's not going to want to play lots of small stuff because it will just die. And unless he's got a Holy Fire or anything like that, or whatever it's called, it's the only way you can really deal with this.
I must consider.
See, it's really limiting what he can play. Yeah. This is good for me because now I can take out something that I wouldn't normally be able to take out. He could heal it up next turn, so I'm going to play safe because if he doubles its health, it will survive and I'll be in a lot of trouble. I'm thinking of playing the Arculator Plane first so I get the card draw.
I wonder.
Yep, I'm going to do that. Then I'll probably play this one here. Scarlet Crusader. So far it's been okay, it's been pretty even.
I must consider.
Okay, so I can silence that. Probably want to try and take it out too, just in case he wants to inner fire it.
Join or die.
Bring pain.
Probably pop out a taunt. Yeah. I want to get a couple of taunts up so I can Leroy deals with the whelps. A Holy Nova would be pretty effective. I don't want to lose that bubble.
I am not a morning person.
Okay, so I can effectively Leroy here without too much complication. I can knock out that light well. I was thinking, take this one out, hit this, take that, Leroy into this. Or I could just Golem, but he can, if he wants to waste a, yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out. Yeah, alright, let's just do it the way I said.
Join or die.
Should effectively attack this first. I might have drawn something. Yeah.
There is little time.
Okay, so if you want to use the Shadow Word Death here on this, that's okay. If he Holy Novas, then that's perfect. But for him, but if you Shadow Word Death that, that's okay because I can junk out my War Golem without it dying, unless he's got 2 in his hand. I want to try and get a War Golem out with this one here. Puts a little pressure on then. Okay, he's got no Shadow Word Death, so that's good. Probably want to silence this turn too. That's the problem.
Join or die.
I'll knock out that to get rid of the Wind Fury. I'll knock out one of these since I'll get the heal. I'm just thinking he's going to knock this, and that's going to become a 5. And I've got nothing really else to kill it, so I'll probably just silence it.
Your magic shall not save you.
And I'll start dishing out the pain now.
Time's up. Let's do this.
I'm not going to overextend and play the Murloc Tide onto there. If I go Bloodlust, it would be nice. If you Shadow Web Pain's the taunt, it would work out quite well for him here.
Your magic
Okay, that will
shall
work
not
too.
save you.
So then you use the 2/7 take Leroy.
At least I have chicken.
He might even heal it this turn.
I smell blood.
Yeah. Okay, Defender of Argus is pretty good. I can knock
Die.
Mage.
this one out. I'll knock out the 1/1. Then I'll play the heal. And I'll put it in a position where I can give taunt again. Effectively. And I'll give it to these guys.
My shield for Argon.
So establish taunt again. It's out of his one-shot kill range. And I've got a lot of presence on the board here. If I get a Bloodlust soon, it'll be nice. Knowing my luck, he's probably grabbed this one or that. We'll see in a sec. He's thinking about it. It's probably War Golem. Nothing else really helps him that's in my hand. Yeah, so he took the War Golem. Alright, that's a little bit annoying. Okay, so just in retaliation, at this point I'm going to play mine. But I'm going to protect it. I've got nothing really well to deal with this. Like nothing that's going to work out really well.
Die. Mage.
So I'm going to go straight for him. I don't want to do a 3-for-1. Now if you're hearing any purring, I've got my cat sitting on my lap here.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
So Bloodlust would help a lot here. Damn. Let's see how much damage I got. 13. We'll see what I get from this, but it looks like I might be using the golem here. Yeah. Okay. So I'll play it smart and I'll knock out this. And then I'll use these two to knock out the remaining threat. And I'll probably play a Silverhand Knight here. Gives me in kill range. I think.
Squire, attend me.
I think it does.
Job done.
Ready, sir.
10, 17, so I'm close. So I want to keep the pressure on at the moment. Okay, that's not going to help him too much. I'm going to hope for a totem taunt here and just keep on the assault. Okay, he's going to heal it up. Okay, this is good for me. I can just silence my own spell. I'll see what I get out of this. Now that I've got the silence on it, I might kill it. Yeah, I'm going to kill it. No reason not to. Just because he has got some stuff that buffs health, etc. It's always worth doing it to take it out so it doesn't become a huge problem
Embrace the void.
very quickly. 2-1's gone. Well, he can't heal up anymore. Okay, so there's the taunt. He's gonna have to use the hero power on that now. And I'm just gonna go straight for him. Or should I play safe and knock? I can use the Drake in the 1-1, and that will take this out, and it'll leave the taunt up. If I don't, he'll hero power that, and then he can kill out this.
I wonder.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm just playing smarter and safer. It's definitely the safer choice. Maybe he forgot, or he just admits defeat here. Maybe he thought that was going to kill it. I don't see why you would heal this one. Might leave this for minion control. Now I'll play it. Keep the pressure up.
You have
Still didn't get that bloodlust that whole time. Okay, there's the first win. So the deck's not too bad. The priest really didn't have any cards that he should have had in his priest deck. Holy Nova, I didn't see. Shadow Word Pain or Death. Did not see either of those. So maybe he didn't get a good deck.
Thrall versus Gul'dan.
Okay, I can't read the name out.
Soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Okay, against a lock, the Lightning Storm's not too bad. This whole deck here, this whole hand is not bad at all. Assuming it's one of those Warlock decks that plays a lot of small minions, I would not expect a Giant's deck in an arena. But it is possible, so very unlikely.
Ready for action.
Okay, so here comes the small stuff straight away. And hopefully the Warging can really get procced off from that. Probably want to keep the coin at this point. I can totem next turn, that's really about it. It's going to put me in the lead in terms of board control, so I'm going to do it.
What you want?
And then following turn I'll just use the totem, depending on what I pick up, and then I've got all my 3-drops ready. I want to have his board cleared, or with only one minion up, when I play the Worgen. Perfect. So he's going to have to use a spell, or not drop a weak minion, otherwise I'm going to knock it out. Okay, there's 2 taunt, that's nice. You could mortar coil here. Okay, I wish I had the Worgen out already, but it's alright. I'm playing him now. Oh, I could silence that golem, that would be handy. Yeah, I'll play the golem. No point running him into this. It's just helping him out. If he has a spell here, he's probably going to take that Worgen out. He's returning his minion back so I don't get the proc off it.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, he should have attacked first. He realizes it too, because now I can knock this out.
Killing was a mistake. Time for killing.
I'm keeping this in my hand just in case I do get the Wind Fury proc, and then you won't expect a lot of damage coming in. Yeah. That saved this. Try and make sure you use up all your mana, guys.
For the crusade!
He's low already, which is good.
For the king!
Okay, so that's a better way of dealing with it. He might even trade the 1-1 here.
That was a mistake.
This guy's making a lot of mistakes apparently. I might just get pressure again. I'll clear the board. Nah, he's giving up. So the pressure move was the right one. Okay, so there's a very quick game. Maybe that was a sign that it was playing for too long or something like that. You tend to make a lot of mistakes when you're kind of pushing yourself even though you haven't had a rest for a while.
Thrall versus Uther. I will.
Unless we're getting different heroes each time.
For Doomhammer.
Okay, again I don't have any spells besides that Lightning Storm, which is very rare that I'm going to pick it up. Acolytes, and none of these really cards are really effective against a Pally, besides the 1/1 hero ability. But I'll keep it anyway.
Well met.
Greetings, friend.
Okay, so I'm just going to play the Wild Pyromancer here.
Like to play with fire?
The good thing about that card is that he always sees it as a threat no matter what. Even if I have spells or not, it doesn't matter.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Okay, so 3 mana, he can't do too much in terms of removal. There's nothing he can really trade with efficiently besides the 1/1. So I'm going to go for his face. This could prove... he could probably pop a shield next turn. You have to remember the class that you're fighting. And because I'm playing against a Pele, he could easily Divine Shield this and then knock it out. So I'm going to kill it now. It stops him from being able to play as well, that card. So that means he might be forced to play something he doesn't want to play.
I am not a morning person.
Okay, so I'm going to kill that straight away with my totem.
Sucks steel.
And I put it right like that because now when I put the totem up, it's going to get the buff. So now this is 4, this is his magic number, so I'm probably going to see a weapon here if he's got a good... if he's got it in his hand, he'll use it. And you'll weapon that totem down. Okay, there's the Wrath instead. He wants to remove that totem, it's a high value target. I don't really want to play the Abomination at this point. It wouldn't hurt too much, all I'll be losing is a totem. I want to try and make sure I use up all my mana. Again, this is going to limit him what he can play here. Even if he plays something very strong, I can use this plus his ability, so it's 6 damage, so... should be able to knock out anything. Alright, so here's the weapon. That's okay. It's not killing the 2-3, so that's why I didn't mind. And what I'll do now is I'll play this one, because the weapon can't knock it out. Always put your weakest thing in the middle. I get used to doing like that because from hunters, from the explosive shot, you want, and then you also got betrayal as well. Just get in the habit of putting in always your weakest minion in the middle, your strongest on the outside. Okay, so he's gonna freeze. Okay, Bloodlust. It could come in handy. You're probably thinking and yelling at me why. It's because I can use the 2-1 to knock out that 5-5 and then keep board control. Because at the moment I don't have another answer for dealing with that 5-5. He wants to use the 5-5 to knock out this taunt. Another way I could do it is buff it up. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to buff it up to a 6. So that 5-5 can't knock it out. And if he wants to use a Consecrate, I'll use this and I'll get a card draw out of it. And I'm also going to probably hurt this so it dies. Because if he Consecrates, it was going to die anyway. So you would use a Consecrate in the weapon swing. It's alright, I got another taunt up. Oh, okay, here comes a Consecrate, there you go. Yep. That's alright, it pushed out a silence. It was a good move by him. Okay, he left that 1-1 up for me so I can knock out the 2-1. Appreciate that. Okay. I don't want to lose that 4-4, so I'm going to use it. I'm running low on cards now, you see, so what you want to do is make sure you keep the minions that you do have alive. He knocked out my card draw ability, so he's playing smart. Okay. At least I can kill it, unless he can take out that 1-1.
Squire, attend.
Yeah.
Ready, sir.
Defender of Argus. Okay, that's gonna help. I don't think I want to buff the 1-1 though, so if I give this taunt, he'll use the 4-4 and knock it out.
What to do?
Wish this was on the other side. Then I can give the totem a taunt. I don't want to taunt this because it's going to die to the 4-4. There's no point for a silence at this point. So I got no real choice. At least I can take the 2-2 out with the Acolyte.
Bring the pain.
think that's the best way I could have done it.
I bring life.
Wow, Alexstrasza. That threw a spanner in the works. Wanted a taunt.
Silver moon shall not fall. Your magic.
I'm gonna set up a bloodlust.
Well played.
So I'm hoping a bloodlust here. He'll go for me, and I'll just bloodlust. He probably won't because all the minions I've got on the field. But there, that was a really well played move there. Knocked out majority of my health in one shot. It's a good legendary. It's one of the few that I don't have. Usually got a weapon. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12. I should be able to kill him. That's why I played everything. Boom. That's GG. That's why I played everything, guys. So, yeah, I was at risk of a consecrate, but it was my only chance of winning that game. Okay, so there's 3. I'll keep it going. People were wanting long videos, so I thought, why not? Mirror match. This will be interesting. For a shammy, I don't have many spells,
Will destroy you.
and that could be my downfall. Yeah, I want the small stuff. Didn't get it. The one time, guys, I didn't get all the small stuff. And against a class, I can definitely take advantage of it. I'll save the coin for a 3-drop. This card's fantastic with Bloodlust, by the way, that's why I grabbed it. And it's probably the card I'm going to be popping out right now. It's also enough to knock out that taunt. You could use Split Lightning or whatever, it's Fork Lightning here, but it's not that effective. Just getting it set up, it looks like that. I'll pop a taunt down this turn, I think.
Let the dark in.
I know it's not using all my mana up very well, but... Or I could silence it. I don't really want to silence. If I had a 3-drop taunt, it would be nice.
I wonder.
Taunt's, yeah, sorry, a taunt's not going to be doing too much. He's going to be using spell power from that anyway, so let's just pop this down.
Let the pain speak to me.
As you can see, it gives you a lot of board presence, so a Bloodlust works extremely well with an Imp Master. And if you've got a healing totem going, it's infinite imps. Yeah, here comes the spell power next turn. So I want to try and knock everything off. Oh no. If he's attacking, it suggests he doesn't have a spell. Okay.
Bring the pain.
Silencing it's not going to do much for me at the moment. Depending on what else I play. I might just
Silver moon.
knock out this one. Keep those imps going. And Lightning Storm's not going to be too effective here with spell power. It's not going to do anything unless he knocks off this bubble first. I wanted to play the Raging Worgen last turn, but I thought he had a spell already lined up, so I don't think he does anymore. He's giving me a perfect target for my bubble. And I'm getting the best out of the card draw out of this too, this Acolyte.
Remember, kill for loss. Bring the pain.
I'm thinking about healing here. So I get more card draw. Just seeing if there's anything else I can do that's better. Don't really want to drop the Abomination.
I wonder.
Wouldn't mind a healing totem, but then I've got a Worgen to follow it up, I guess. Or I could just make my own taunt. Yeah, maybe that's a better play. But then if he Lightning Storms, I'm in trouble. That's the scary thing about spell power. He hasn't used any spells yet, but he definitely could. Let's just see what happens if I do this. This is going to put me in a great position if he doesn't have it.
What you want?
I'll knock this just in case. I can use any of these other ones to knock it, finish it off. If he has a Lightning Storm here, it'll be perfect. Okay, looks like he doesn't. He's knocking out that Worgen. Alright, so now I know it's safe, because if he didn't use the Lightning Storm then, he doesn't have it.
I am
Okay.
not a morning person.
Okay, he's letting up the imps. Okay. Very good. So I need this one to have the attack on that to kill it one shot.
Remember, kill for loss.
I could probably just do it like this. So then I'll go like that, like that. I don't want this to die, that's a problem. I'll probably just... I've got nothing else I really want to play. Leroy is not a good card to play right now. I was hoping for a heal. But I did get 3 cards out of that. Do I want to silence that? Silence right now is not going to help. They're all going to die no matter what. And from what he's been playing, he suggests he doesn't even have an AoE. So if he doesn't kill anything this turn, I can most likely...
Feel the power.
Okay, he's going to give it a weapon here. No. Wow, he should have given it to the other taunt. Okay, so... If I protect Leroy, I can probably play him efficiently here, but I might just save him for a finisher and just keep removing. I'll use the 1/1 so I can do 5 damage. This is a good kind of setup here because I can use this to attack, and then when it dies, this will get the +2. there's no need this turn, so I'm just gonna knock this out. Who knows, I might have even actually killed him then, damn. 15, 21. Plus that, I could have killed him. Don't rush your moves, guys, damn it. Can I still kill him? 6, 12, 16, 17, 18. Not anymore. Yeah, I'll be 20 with this buff. But I can probably use this now. No, I can't because I can't knock out the whelps. Let's just keep this up. Okay, there's that heal. So let's just figure it out. So 6, 10, 18. So this one I've won.
That was a mistake.
Actually, I can't. I can't play a third. Sorry, a second minion. Should have held off on that totem. Very rarely does that stuff you up. Damn it. Okay.
I wonder.
Time for killing.
Okay. We'll put the defender out.
There is little time.
My shield for Argon.
Now I won't totem this turn, so I can Leroy. Just in case.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
That is why I didn't totem. Perfect. Bit of bloodloss, that'll be the end of it for sure, but yeah, Leroy will do it. Man, that was such a bad game for me. I could have won that 3 turns earlier. Just playing way too quickly and not thinking it through. Okay, another mirror match, not stone guy. No.
For Doomhammer, the elements will destroy.
Okay, again, I want small creatures to overwhelm my opponent early. Especially that I don't have coin this turn. I'll keep this just in case I get nothing, and then at least I can totem and take something out. So this might help, especially against all these totems, and if he's playing the same kind of deck I am. It's kind of weird having this in my deck because it's kind of a negative thing against myself. Okay, so I can Shadow Sun Cleric that next turn.
It's time
Yep.
for a little blood.
Oh no, no. I'm gonna have to do it like this and leave my totem unprotected. Unless I deliberately go like this, knowing I can kill this when after he enrages. Unless he puts up a taunt, then I'm in trouble. Damn. I didn't want to waste that totem. Please don't get the taunt. Good. So now I can take it out. Unless he's going to use Earth Shock here. That would be efficient. Okay, no. Got lucky, guys. Got lucky.
Join or die.
Okay, I don't want this dying from the 1-1. So what I'll do is... I shall try and do it like this.
Cleanse the sun well.
But he's got Fork Lightning, then it's dead. And it's a really, really efficient kill. Wow, it's a Lightning Storm. I'd prefer him use that. Because he played it so freely, I reckon he might have another one in his hand though, so keep that in mind.
Summoning portal open.
Okay. This might not be a bad time to play the Abomination. Because he currently does not have enough to kill. And this will also hopefully hurt everything else that he plays. Totems and all. And considering he's got that mana reduction, he shouldn't be able to do much this turn. Probably just totem. Then I can start swinging away at him. Best thing you could do here is silence that.
I wonder.
I happen to have my Lightning Storm too, so if he decides to leave it alone, I can start removing his stuff.
Mind if I roll need?
Yeah. So he's not going to attack here. He's going to probably think that's fantastic, which it is. But this will stuff him up. No reason why not to play a totem anyway. So he might have to use a Hex here and waste it, or if he hasn't got a silence or anything to kill that one shot. Totem and Lightning Bolt would be good. Only a 1 in 4 chance of that happening. Next turn I can Defender of Argus. So there's the Hex. That's fine. Can't knock that out, that's a problem. Play a taunt here.
I wonder.
Actually, I got that taunt up. I could totem. And then start dishing out pain. Risky, but it's not too bad. That second Lightning Storm I was talking to you about, from the way he was playing, he might use it here. Okay, that suggests he doesn't have it. Now I can Fire Elemental here, or Silence if I need to. Fire Elemental should be enough.
You gotta be kidding
Okay.
me!
Okay. Alright, let's figure out my best move here. I can leave this alive deliberately. Chuck a taunt down. How do I want to do this? Or I can kill this, use this, knock that out and hope for a taunt. See what we get. I think that's the best. That's what I'm going to do regardless if we get a taunt or not. Alright, there's the taunt. Okay, this is good. If he has a silence, he'll use the silence here and then kill that fire elemental, but it's also going to knock out his 7/6. if he can't do that, then that means he's reduced to what he can play this turn, which is fantastic. Because this is not a good card for a shaman if you're playing small cards. Because now he can't play everything he wants. He can only play one thing. 2 tops. Okay, there's that silence. I'm leaving this alive since he can't kill it. Since he can't stop it. So I'm just going to keep putting taunt after taunt down. It might even be a pain for him and taunt the one he just silenced.
My shield for Argon.
I want to leave that there up for him, so it's going to work against him. I'll kill this so it doesn't, he can't use it to buff. And he doesn't have an AoE, so why not? Unless he draws it this turn, but yeah, this is fine for me, this is good. I'm using that card against him. As long as you got taunts up, this card is not a threat. It's actually helping you out. Okay, I'll silence that.
Your magic shall not save you.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what I'm going to do is attack directly, leave this taunt alive.
Into the breach. Sucks.
I'm going to kill this off. Chuck another taunt down. So that's 1 for each. And since he hasn't been able to stop anything in the past, in terms of silence, etc., this might be enough. And it is.
Well played.
Yeah, so he shouldn't have definitely picked that Venture Co. I saw the opportunity and used it against him. So you guys have to kind of like figure out what they're holding in their cards, even though you can't see it. You can tell from how they play. And if you figure it out correctly and you don't make that mistake, they're not baiting you or anything like that, you can really use their cards against them. I'll make this the last game for this episode, since it's pushing an hour. Everyone's saying to try and get it to an hour, or longer videos, etc. So that's the only reason. I normally do half an hour intervals, but yeah, I'll stick with this one with an hour, and then I'll end it. I'll start again, so you guys get to see how the rest of this run goes.
Thrall versus Garrosh.
Victory or death
Okay,
for Doomhammer.
silence is not too bad for against a warrior, considering he's got a lot of buff kind of stuff. Lightning Storm wouldn't be too bad. It's kind of a risky move here, keeping these two together. This might be a little bit early, the Lightning Storm. But I'm hoping, because I do have small stuff and I do have the coin, I'll hopefully get a 3 or a 2 drop, which I didn't get. But who knows, I might get something on the draw.
Greetings, friend.
Okay, I'm going to hold on to that coin. Hopefully just hero powers, which is highlighting it. Right, changed his mind. Okay.
What you want?
So I can taunt next turn with the coin. Depends on what he plays here. I'm gonna take that out. I might just silence that actually, straight up. That gets rid of the I think this is the better move here.
Played. Time for killing.
Whirlwind would be good for him. Cleave. Any removal here. If he can't deal with that totem here, I'm pretty much set up for next turn. Chances though against a warrior are slim that I'm going to survive with that totem alive. Yep. Here we go. It could be slam, so it would still survive, and then he may have, that suggests he might have a whirlwind. Yeah. Oh no, so he's going to take it out. He can't kill the totem this turn, so he might go for me directly. Unless he buffs that 2-3. There's lots of different cards he can do to buff that. It's a very interesting turn. Okay, so he's going to try and knock it out. No. Okay. I've got to protect that totem. So I'll chuck this taunt down. Always putting it to the left, because if I want to use a normal, if I use a totem, you want it to be on this side here. Okay, so he's got a Reaver. So there goes the totem. Okay, and then what I'll do now is I'll probably pop this one out, since the weapon as well as the minion's protected against it, I guess. So he has to swing twice. Bit of a waste of a weapon swing.
Well played.
This guy seems to be very knowledgeable and you know, a good opponent. And he's also not one of those arrogant, rude people either. So now it's a 4-4. Well played. Let's just have a quick think here. Lightning Storm will burst the bubble, bring him down to at least 2. Then he will become a 6. And then I've got nothing else really to follow it up with besides waging war again. I don't want to just keep fueling his fire. If I play this one, he might have to trade. And then he loses the bubble. Let's see what happens. This could work against me. He could load the board and then deliberately or kill it in a different means without using this, and then buff it up. But in doing so, he doesn't realize that he's putting it into my Lightning Storm range. So I might take a lot of damage this turn, and I'll be able to knock it off next turn. So it looks like he can do it in a good fashion. That was still my best play, considering what my hand was. Yeah, so he's going to buff it up. Yeah. But that's alright, it's going to bring everything close to death. Well played. That was a good turn. I was expecting I'd be taking a bit of damage, but there was nothing else I could have done. Okay, so I'll see what I get. So what I might do is I'll Lightning Storm, then I've got 4 mana left, so I'll probably just pop down this guy. I wouldn't mind popping this one down instead, but I need some kind of something on the field. So yeah, he used really good use of his Battle Rage there.
My thanks.
Alright, so I'm glad I didn't use the Master there. He's a good opponent, that's for sure. I don't have any other real spells in this deck, so there's no point in me holding this back. I've got 6 mana. I don't want to play this because it will die easily to this and not die. So I'll play this. He might want to reaver that, and then that opens me up to an imp next turn.
Sorry that happened.
He might be able to kill me here. Heroic Strike combo. No, that's fine.
Try this.
That's alright. Ancestral Spirit's a fantastic card, but not great at this point. It might help with the healer. I'm just figuring out my move. I don't want this alive when I play this. But I'll be able to use the Earth Shock to finish it off if need be. Using the Worgen will die instantly. The heal might save my life at this point.
I wonder.
What I can do is heal up. And I was thinking of maybe Ancestral Spirit and Totem. If I get a spell power, I'll take the 4/2 out.
Well played.
He could kill me here, but I wanted that heal, and if I played anything else, it wasn't going to trade efficiently. Yeah. This might just be the end here. Okay, there's the golem. So it's not the end of the run yet.
Sorry that happened.
It's alright. He's getting a little bit arrogant now. It's hard to read when you just got emoticons. Alright.
My thanks.
Let's see. So my cat's just jumped back up on me again.
What to do?
There's not much I can really stop him in doing here. I can knock out the major threat, but either way he's going to finish me off, so that's GG.
Where shall I strike? I am not a morning person.
There's nothing really I can do. He's going to weapon through and then use these two.
Sorry that happened. I thank you.
There's nothing else I've got left.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Might as well use it. It's game over. Would have been a perfect blood lost. But yeah, that's GG. He's just being rude now. He could have just finished me off with the golem, but he wanted to get the extra attack in for some reason. Alright, so that's the first loss. It's not too bad. The deck's doing quite well. I wouldn't say I made many mistakes in that run. If I did, you guys can yell out, but I don't think I did. Well, if I didn't pick up on it, if I did. But yeah, that's 5, so that'll be the end of this run, and I'll start another episode off soon. Alright, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to make sure you don't miss any of my videos. And like, comment, and all those great stuff. And talk to you guys later. Bye.